Uh-uh. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
If I take you down, would you really hold me down and be your best friend? She just wanna hit me with a quickie by the pool, and I'm like, yes, man. Well, you got me feeling for your body, you might turn me to a yes, man. Oh, yeah. 80 and I'm 40, I'm a nervous bitch, I'm flyer than your ex, man. We ain't gotta go outside. Two-step in the rain. Wake up by my side. Don't care what you think. Oh, you just my type. Oh yeah, she know the deal like an old scripting. You ain't the first to really sell that shit. Champagne with the roof gun. Bump the jam back in Tucson. Think I got to get a move on. Never had much to lose, but you could do better with me in the middle of the road, the back of the Jeep. So baby, let's not talk about it. But I gotta know, if I take you down, would you really hold me down and be your best friend? She just wanna hit me.
Hey guys, my bad. StreamYard, because I don't go live. It's like this live won't be recorded and all this and all that. So I was going to just stop the live altogether and just say fuck it. But because this is why I hate planning, because God always cracks up at me when I do it. But good morning, everyone. For the 2 people in the building, or 1, 3. Good morning, Foot Soldier. Good morning. I forgot that I was off yesterday. Yesterday when I got home, and I got undressed and everything, I was getting myself prepared for my vacation. And so, guys, listen, right? I had bought these sweaters for everybody for our trip, but for my granddaughter, it was too big. I'm good, Foot Soldier. Thank you for asking. Thank you. So the sweater was too big for her. And so me, my people-pleasing self, always trying to, yes, I am traveling. I'm going to the Bahamas next week for my birthday with my kids and my wife and my granddaughter. Now, so let me just get back to this part, but I'm going to tell you how this freaking trip started and where it's at today. But so I bought these sweaters for us, and hers is too big. So I'm trying to figure out what can I do, and I couldn't sew it and everything. Fix it, make it so that she could fit it because it's like really, really big. So what I do, I went and ordered another sweater, like a plain black sweater, because the sweater that I have that has the emblem on it for the travel, they don't have her size. So I take the one, y'all. Only an old school heart will think of this shit and execute it. I took the original one, cut the circle, the emblem out the middle of it, brought a new one and sewed it back on. But I got tired yesterday in the middle of doing it. And it don't look bad at all. I can't even believe I pulled it off, but it takes me to think of that instead of just saying, oh, well, she just don't have a sweater. Nope. I'm going to try to make it work. There's no such thing as just a plan A for me. There's a plan A through Z for me. I thought you said you wasn't going to be so nice. Maybe you should change the nice in your name. Start there. I know, right? Look, I just can't. It's like it's in me. It just like it's in me to flip and be nasty. It's in me all to be nice all the time. Like I always start off being nice because that's what I like. I love to be just a nice person and do nice things for people, make people smile. That really, really does something for me. It really does. It makes me so happy. So I don't care. I don't care. I mean, I don't want to be taken advantage of. I'm working on that, but I don't mind being who I am because I love it. And I don't like being mean. I hate that. I hate when somebody bring that side of me out because it's ugly and I don't like being like that. I'm always regretful when I'm mean. So if you got to regret things that you do, that means you shouldn't do it. You shouldn't even be like that. So that's how I look at it. But this trip started with my oldest son just out the blue asking me. This was back in because he went on a cruise and he loved it. He had so much fun. I had never been on a cruise before. So when he came back around, I'm trying to think, y'all, because this was in the summertime. So I remember asking him, okay, so when he came back in like August, he was like, not saying he came back in August, but this conversation was in August, probably around sometime in August, maybe July. Can't remember. I know it was in the summertime. But he's like, Mom, what do you want for your birthday? And I'm like, I don't know. It's the milestone. I'm going to be the big 5-0. I wanted to be special, but I didn't want to party. So I said, I would like to go on a cruise. And he said, really, Mom? He said, yeah, because I'm like, I love this cruise life. He was just telling me all about it. He love it. He said, you know what? That's what we're going to do for you. We're going to take you on a cruise. I said, but I want all of us to go. And he's like, yeah, I mean, we'll make it happen. Like, we're going to make sure you good and you just take care of the rest. I said, bet. We talk about this in the summertime. Here comes September, October. October come. I said, all right, let's start paying on this. What we doing? Mine, don't worry about it. Because the deals don't come until November. Okay, no, wait, before that happened, I'm asked him, and his fiance is like, oh, we're going to start on my next pay date. No problem. Next pay date never came. So I said, let me remind him again. And then he's like, Mom, don't worry about it. The deals come in November. I said, yeah, I am worrying about it because I don't want to wait till the last minute. I'm not a last minute person. Well, guess what, y'all? November never came. And I waited, and I was so freaking mad. So I said to him, I said, don't worry about it. I'm going to take myself. So then I went pouting to my wife, like I always do. And she's like, what you want to do for your birthday? Because she didn't want to do this. I said, this is what I want to do. She still think it's all because of my son. But no, I really do want to do it. So, guys, she paid for the trip. And that's what we're doing. So, again, I'm getting stuff ready for the trip and everything. And yesterday when I got home, I started doing the sweater. Then I got tired. I still got to sew some more. Good morning, the hood table. Good morning. So yeah, that was my oldest child. Who them kids, boy, these kids. Something else. But anyway, so yesterday when I got home and I started doing the sweater, J Dunn was live and she had a members only. So I just stopped and went into the members only with Jay Dunn and was playing spades and just having a nice conversation, just chit-chatting and playing spades. It was me, her, Uppity, and Jeannie G. It was a nice conversation, very laid back. And I realized that I think we all did. Like, that's a good soothing sense of therapy. And you just talking, you're just having light chit chatter, but you're concentrating on the game. So you're not really focusing on mess. And I thought that was a good segue that she had on her members only live. So if you're not a member, you might want to join the members with her for that. But other than that, I forgot in that live, I didn't even tell them that I was off. I'm thinking I work, but I'm off now on Tuesdays because they switched my schedule. So sometimes I forget. Off now. Other than that, can I say something? I want to say something to Joyce because I seen Joyce. What's her name now? Joyce Michelle. Joyce Michelle. I just want to say this to you because I be seeing sometimes when I'm scrolling down YouTube, I might pop in somebody's live or whatever, and I just particularly meant saying this one short, I think it was, you was getting ready for church. And Joyce, I want to say the outfit that you had on, and I promise you, this is not no shade, it's actually a compliment. The outfit you had on was too big. I don't know if you lost weight, but I believe that you should get, I think that outfit, that church outfit that you had on, it was a black blazer and a black skirt. And the blazer just looked too big. It kind of swallowed you. And I don't know if that was the look you was going for, but I just wanted to tell you, if you did lose weight, you're looking good, mama. And it's time to reshop, I think, maybe. I don't know. Just wanted to throw that out there because I seen that. I don't think that's bad. I hope she don't get offended because Lord, it don't take a lot for nobody to get offended these days. But I just thought I should tell her that if she listening. But I like her where she's going with her channel. I like all the positivity and all the positive things that we as women are doing these days. I love it. I love to see it, even when it's not positive every day. Hey, good morning, Jay Dunn. Good morning. Even when you can't be positive every day, because every day you just can't be positive. You can try, but I think every day everyone should strive for positivity. You should at least try, but every day it's not going to be a positive day. It's just not. So I don't want y'all to think I'll be trying to float on air or making y'all believe I want y'all to float on air every day I come out and I'm saying things that's positive. No, I'm trying to retrain the mind. I'm retraining minds as well. Good morning, Auntie Donna. Good morning. I'm retraining minds as well. If you guys didn't see my community wall, I really think y'all should go and look at the last thing I said because it is very, very important that we all get on the same page with this. Okay, so there are things that I heard this. Now, I don't want y'all to think I came up with this all by myself because I did not. Again, I listen to a lot of people. I listen to radio. I read books. I listen to different people on social media, things that's positive and things that's going to teach me something. I love learning. So I read past this guy. I want to make sure I have his information right. His name it's called The Defiant Lawyers. And he has a video out called Dark Days Ahead for America, Practical Tips to Prepare for Them. Now, I know that you guys are probably already on this, but I think it's very informational to, wait a minute. And I think it's very informative. So I want to share with you the tips that he shared that we can all benefit from because of the dark days ahead. But the first thing I want to say is, if you guys can, for the next 4 years, restrain from purchasing big things, like anything big, like televisions, living room sets, all this and that, designer bags, all the latest sneakers, if you can. But, and I ain't gonna even say if, because I know all of us can. We can all take 4 years and not purchase anything. I'm pretty sure that all our electronics work. I'm pretty sure everything we need, we got. We don't really need anything. Notice I said need. I'm not talking about what you want. I'm not talking about what you desire. I'm talking about the basic essentials of life. If that is not interfered with, I think for these next 4 years will be very, very crucial to saving. These next 4 years will be very, very crucial to getting your, making sure you got cash tucked away. So let me read off what he said. The first thing he said, be aware of your surroundings. And again, like I just said, keep cash nearby. Stockpile essentials, water, food, toiletries. Like, I know we've been we thought we've been here many, many times over. I can remember 1999 was the first time we thought it was the end of the world. For me, that's what I can remember. Us being so scared, everybody packing up and thinking this was the end of the world. Everybody bought tons and tons of water, like we did all this preparation because we thought it was the end of the world. Well, y'all, not trying to scare y'all. These days are here. We're here now. We are here now. If you can't pay it, if you don't pay attention to what is around you, not on internet. See, it's a cushy life here on in the virtual life. Virtual life is a cushy life. Virtual life is where everybody want to be. Nobody really wants to be outside if they don't have to, because it's safe inside. Okay. But I'm not talking about inside, because again, they can turn the TV off whenever they feel like it. You are not in control of this apparatus, and y'all need to understand that. So because you're not, and because at any moment they could turn the lights off, turn the TV off, turn everything off, these are the bare essentials that you're just going to need to survive. And I think it's now time to start doing it. Buy a generator, flashlights, and batteries. Yes, you've heard that, for storms and this and third. But no, this stuff you need on hand now. Start investing in things like that. If you're going to spend your money, start spending it on things for survival, please. Reduce and secure your online profile. Yeah. Because we got people coming in and out of this country, and I'm not trying to be funny, but they are crafty when it comes to scamming and getting your information. And because we have a president that now wants to run this country as a business, he is always looking for shady deals everywhere. It's always business. And that leaves room for scammers, period, for people to come in, steal your information. It's not going to be protected because nobody's really trying to protect us anymore. They are trying to get rich. That's it. And we all know who's the first casualties. We all know that. Okay. So you need to be prepared. Let me see. Purchase and keep updated first aid kits, fire extinguishers, firearms, and ammunition, if legal, only if legal. A water purification system. Now that was interesting when I heard that, but it makes sense because he said that, you never know. Terrorists they will poison your water system. They'll get shifty. They're going to be very, very crafty around here. And I think the terrorism is going to be at an all-time high, because I really believe this country is going to be open like never before. If we thought that this administration let these illegals in and it was an influx, no, this new administration is going to flood them, okay? Because they are looking for cheap labor. But guess what? Cheap ain't always good. Reduce unnecessary debt. This is what I was just telling y'all. Unnecessary debt. Do not go into buying, because once the economy really start to dwindle, and they're going to start selling things at an unbelievable low price in your head, though. That's all in your head. It's only to get your money. I need y'all to stay focused now, because they're going to be playing all types of tricks on you to get that money. But what you don't realize, or if you do, that the black dollar is the most powerful dollar, and that is our power. This is how we hold on to it. Purchase a transistor radio and a burner phone. Now, y'all, that threw me, because I'm like, shit, a transistor radio? I'm thinking back to what was that? Olympia Has Fallen, I believe that movie was, when the dad was out off the grid and he had all this stuff. I start thinking about all those movies where you see like the nomad going to live off the grid and things like that, and you like, oh, they're so extreme. But no, these are the days now where you are going to need to know how to survive. This right here separates the women from the little girls, the boys from the men, these days ahead. So, again, I don't want to take this man's commentary. I'm not saying what he said word for word. I just saw this list, and I wanted to let y'all know about this. And again, it's called the Defiant Lawyers. So if you want to look at their commentary, you can. And that's it. Good morning, Love Blake. Good morning. Love Blake, I had asked you, I haven't seen D-Cop around lately, and I just wanted to know if she was good. And I think I had asked you that before, but I don't know, we kept missing each other, or maybe you didn't see it. But I just wanted to know, are you still in contact with D-Cop, and is she okay? Just sending my love out, just want to make sure she's good, because I just haven't seen her. So that's all. Hey, Jill. Good morning, Jill. Jill be cooking. Ooh, I love to see it. I know I be saying I'm going to drop down more, but I don't. I am going to start, at least, because I do catch a lot of replays, but I am going to start. I did start it, and I'm going to continue to start, to comment down below that I have watched a video and I do support you. So I am going to continue to start that. Other than that, y'all, I don't know what else has been going on. I don't want to talk about nobody in this, not in a bad way. So, but other than that, what else can I inform y'all on? What else is going on? Oh, Ghana. I remember saying something about Ghana, but y'all, I want to say something now. I want to say something positive. Because now I have went down this rabbit hole of looking at people in Ghana, looking at people, Americans going to Ghana. D-Cop doing okay. We are worried about B-Town. Yes. Oh, B-Town. I haven't seen her either. Shit. You are absolutely right about that, Love Blake. And I pray B-Town Hester is okay. Oh, God, wherever you are, B-Town Hester, God, put a hedge of protection over her, and please guide her and make sure that she is safe wherever she is. In Jesus' name, I pray. For everybody, I pray for everybody. Yeah. But I was saying something. I don't know. Talking so damn much. I forgot what I was going to say. No one can contact her. Okay. Well, you know what? Maybe this is her break. You know, everybody needs one sometimes, but just for the breakers, this should be like kind of like a PSA, like, you know, there are people that out here to where, you know, you've met and you have an interaction with for years, and people do care. So, you know, just keep that in mind when I understand everybody need a break, but even if you could pass the message to a couple of people, that'd be nice. At least somebody know what's going on with you. You know, it's only fair. Hey, give me a second. Let me say bye to my daughter. All right. All right, guys. Sorry. Like Jake Dunn said, Auntie Donna said, it's a couple of people I've been thinking about. I haven't seen them in a while. Miss Boyd is one too. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's YouTube, but again, Slappy, it's been a year since I've seen Slappy. Last time I can recall she was into it with Slappy. I haven't seen Slappy in a while either. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember that. That has been a while. But you don't think about it, like the interactions you have with people on here, and they are meaningful. You know, whether y'all are beefing or not, it's been, you don't interact, you don't be in a I say a community like this for years for nothing, and don't get nothing out of it. No feelings, no emotions, no nothing. No, that's inhumane. And I'm not buying it. No. So Slappy before Christmas in Lemon Chat. Well, good. Slappy is around. But you're right about B-Town Hester. I haven't seen her in a long time. And I haven't seen Decop. So those two kind of stood out for me. You know, I don't know. Miss Boyd, I don't recall seeing her a lot of places that I go, but I do know who she is. But I haven't seen her in a while either. But I know we don't go in the same spaces, so I didn't even think about that. But hope everybody is okay wherever you are. That's all I can say. Yeah, I sincerely hope that. Oh, that's what I was talking about, Ghana. So yeah, I went down this rabbit hole with the whole Ghana and America's leaving to Ghana. And so I've been hearing mixed reviews. I can't say that it's all bad, but I heard something really, really good last night before I went to bed. And I'm like, wow, that's deep. And she was simply saying she's been out there for 4 years and she loved the peace. She loved the fact that she's free to kind of do whatever. I don't know how free what that word mean out there. I really don't. But she feels that way. And she just had good things to say. The thing about it is, what I think the most that I'm hearing is, if I can break it down in short, is that if you move from America to another country, there is a culture shock, period. And you have to understand that everything that we're provided in America, in the US of A, is not provided everywhere. And a lot of people, you don't realize that until you step outside of America. And so for everyone that's thinking about doing it, I commend you. And I think you should if you have that. But please understand, it's not the city. It's not America. You have to condition yourself to understand you will not be afforded the same freedoms and the same things that we have over here. So you just have to adjust your way of living. And I know it's easier said than done, but I don't think people realize how much of a shift that is. You leaving? All right. Have a great one, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'll pick you up. All right. My daughter's on her way to school. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say about Ghana for those who are really thinking about relocating there. I think you should give it a try. It does not hurt. At this point, it don't hurt to try it. Vacation, and that's another thing she said. She lives there, she resides there, but she comes back and visit quite often. At least twice a year. She said this year in 2025, if she might just do one, but at least she comes back to visit. So I thought that was a good thing. We have the fact that we have choices where we want to live, where we want to reside. And you should think about that. It's okay to think about it. I'm not thinking about it because I ain't leaving unless they deport me, and I don't see how because I'm from here. But I understand if other people want to venture out. Like I said, I commend it. Sometimes I do wish I was a little more courageous to do it. I just know me. And because I know me, I know I couldn't do it. But that don't mean you can't. So I didn't want to make it seem like I had all this negativity to say about Ghana. I don't, because as I'm watching, everybody don't have horror stories for that in that country. They don't. But pay attention to what you have here and what we so often take advantage of here that you'll see you don't have there. So pay attention. We are very spoiled over here. I will say that. As much as because think about it. What other countries where you can just where you don't have to be working right now? Like you can work from home and really take care of yourself. Like, or you have benefits. Not a lot of countries. Outspoken. Good morning. Thank you for joining. Yeah, there's a lot of countries that don't have none of the things that we have. So we take advantage of a lot of things, and pay attention to that as well. So guys, what else is going on? So mad I still can't afford to go see Kendrick, y'all. Ain't nothing popped off yet for me with them tickets. So upset. A view is a view. Good morning. Y'all know I love me some Kendrick. Shit, I'm one song away from from moving out there. One more song, I'm packing up and I'm going to LA. I'm going to Cali. I love their culture. I'm so I love that culture. Especially when it's positive. But I love me some Kendrick. And I was trying to get to that concert, and I almost went into the fucking poorhouse trying to do it. And God look, y'all, it was so funny. Me trying to get them tickets was like the devil, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Not only that, I made a mistake at work, a very serious mistake fucking around with them tickets, and my card kept fucking declining. I had the money, but I couldn't use it for that. And those were the good fucking signs that I kept trying to ignore. But God sat my ass down and said, girl, you can't afford it. Sometimes you forget you poor. I know my kids don't know they poor, but sometimes we forget we poor. When we ordering Uber Eats and DoorDashes and shit like that, that's for rich people, y'all. That's not really for us. God said no. I was mad as hell. I think I was crying. Like I deserve it all. Shit. But God said, no, you don't. Okay, sit down. I'm taking you to Bahamas for your little birthday. Sit down, okay? Leo was saying that it's cheaper to buy concert tickets same day because the better seats are expensive due to them lowering the prices to get all the seats filled. That's what I was worried about, J-Don. I wanted good seats. It's not that I couldn't afford the concert, that I can't afford the concert, because the concert is really not expensive. It's the fact that me, BB, I want good seats. So my tickets were expensive. I went through the motions that day, y'all, trying to get. I feel like Satan got into me for that fucking day because nothing was stopping me for that. For like literally 3 hours, I was so determined, and I was like, at one point, I was gonna leave my wife. I mean, I was going without her because she was taking too long to answer me about what she wanted to do. And then the next thing I know, I started looking for these tickets, and at the end of it, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, that fucking total price for them tickets said $1,400 and something. And my dumb ass was trying to purchase. I kept trying. It's not going. What is going on? I was forgetting about my patience. Every goddamn thing. I went through it for them tickets. So maybe, just maybe, it's not good. I shouldn't go. Because the levels that I went to try to get them wasn't cool. I ain't give a shit. At that time, that wasn't even nothing. I feel like that 14 in my head was like 140. That's how much I was trying to make sense to go. Not thinking, bitch, you can't afford that. You got bills. You got kids. Now, what you gonna do after that? Like, until that. Like, that shit is, like, that concert is all the way in May, y'all. And I'm, like, trying to get them tickets right now. So I say that to say all is still not lost because we still got months ahead. Y'all. A foolish mind, child. I'm going to see motherfucking Kendrick. I owe it to myself to see that man. I want to bop all his songs. I know his songs by heart. I want to sing it with him. Nah. But yeah. Makes sense why God said no. Without her, I was gonna go without her. I started yelling at her through my phone, like, I want to do this, and you not into rap. You don't like Kendrick. I started going there, and I'm like, "Ooh, compose yourself, bitch, before you be out the streets, fucking around with Kendrick. Kendrick ain't gonna clothe you." That's a mortgage. That is mortgage or rent money. Or a car note with insurance. That's all of the above. That is all of the above. And I swear to goodness, View, Kendrick is worth it. If I could afford it. He is worth every penny. I know. I am. I am. I'm not going to spend that type of money. Like, literally, God bopped me on the motherfucking head, y'all. He scared the hell out of me because he literally said, don't let Kendrick put you out of a job. That he literally dropped down and said that shit on me. He had to stop me because I wasn't going to stop. And it was the fact that I made that grave mistake that stopped me from thinking about them tickets. That literally scared the shit out of me. That's what that did. But sometimes God will step in. And I know that for a fact. When he know you can't do it, he will step in and do it for you. And sometimes it catches you off guard. You like, what? Why? But it's him. He is worth it. Right, Auntie Donna? He is so worth it. I wish I could afford to see him. One day. And my kids don't get it yet because I threw it out there to them because I wanted them to buy the goddamn ticket, to be quite honest. But either they said, fuck you, Ma, and we ain't doing it, or they ain't understand what I meant by that because they can't stand Kendrick because of me. So I'll be all in their ear. I put Kendrick over them a lot, y'all. Ain't gonna lie. That's just the truth. He takes my mind somewhere else. He makes me forward think. That's what I love about him. And all these songs are old as shit, but they still ring true today. And if you really just listen to his words, he is inspiring. He makes you get on your grown woman shit. For real. Good morning, Keith the King. Good morning. Thank you for coming, for dropping by. I appreciate that. God will definitely save us from ourselves. Won't he do it, Jill? Oh my goodness, because I be about to step in loads and loads of crap all the time. And he will take my foot. He will literally grab my foot before I go stepping knee deep in it. He will grab it. That's how good he is. That is how good he is. But yeah. Let's see what else we got going on. I don't know. Y'all, I did 40 minutes. I think I did pretty good. Hey, Lady V. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you guys for dropping by. Really, I appreciate that. And please don't forget to like and share. Subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be coming live a little more just to talk about things going on. Just a little more. Get this channel going. Yeah, sometimes I feel like it. Sometimes I don't. And, but you know how you're watching somebody and you wish you could just jump on the screen to say what you want to say, to intervene. Let me see. Stevie Wonder was recently in Detroit. Leo said she found great seats at a low price same day, but she decided not to go because she had finished her treatments and didn't want to do too much. Oh, Well, you know what? I'll look into it. Like I said, I still got until May to find these tickets and to find affordable tickets. I don't know. I think maybe because I had already committed to doing something right around the same time, it was just a lot in that moment. I'm still not going to spend $1,400 on the tickets. I'm not going to do that. I can't afford it. I'm being honest. Like, I can do it. I could take a paycheck and do that. But then when I say I can't afford it, I don't think people understand when you can't afford something. Just because the money is right in front of your face don't mean you are supposed to take all that money and just purchase something. I think we have a habit of just doing that because we feel like we have it. It's tangible. We got it right there. But then after you have bought that item and you have spent that money, do you realize the next day a phone bill is due? And you're like, oh shit, how am I gonna pay this? That's because you really couldn't afford the thing you bought with all that money prior to, because you knew you didn't pay that phone bill. So you knew that was coming. And I know that happens to a lot of people. I ain't special. So it's just good to recognize that and just try not to make those boo-boos, okay? And that's what again, look, guys, I'm going to be 50 years old and I'm still making mistakes. So that's why I pride myself in not judging so much, because I still make the mistakes. The mistakes that I see people making now, I've made those mistakes. And again, it would be wise to listen, but most times you got to go through things on your own. So I get it and I understand that. That's why I don't like to be too critical on people, and I like to see things from both sides, because I went through shit. I went through a lot of shit to get where I'm going, and I'm still going through things because of my bad habits that I had before. I'm still learning. So, and we all have a lot of bad habits, especially when it comes to money. We all have bad financial and education. As Black folks, I can give you an example of the Americans moving to Ghana. Black people got a habit of, we get a large sum of money, and I know our minds is in the right place, but our hearts is in the right place, but our mind is just slow to follow. You do not, when you have a lot of money and you want to invest in something, the best thing to invest in first is education on the very thing you would like to invest your money in. I see so many people getting into this, getting a bunch of money and saying, oh, I'm buying me some property. They buy a house, but do not know how to maintain this house. Do not know what it's going to cost to make sure the plumbing stays fixed. Because no, you don't have a landlord. You are the landlord. You are responsible to fix everything. And people don't think about that, especially our folks. We get this house and now we can't maintain it. Now we lose the house. Or we get this restaurant, but we have no education in business whatsoever. All we know is mama could cook. We don't think logically when we have money. That's why people don't trust us with it. Got to think about that. Look at the things we go out and do with our money. The first thing we do when we got large sums of money. People around the world watch that. That's what determines whether they're going to give you credit or not. They are watching to see how you are spending your money. And we do it in a way that don't make sense a lot. I'm looking at myself. Look what I was about to do. That $1,400 could have went somewhere else. I know a million places, like I'm still trying to do in my backyard. I could have did that. But I would rather, because of our mental health, I believe, we'd rather do a lot of things than to deal with the struggles that we are struggling with. That's a part of mental health. And I get that. I get that. But don't be so hard on yourself. I think we're really too hard on ourselves. We'll watch something and we'll compare ourselves to it. And we'll start trying to appease what we just seen. But if you step back and just say, what do I need? What do I need? It's not what Jay Dunn think I need. It's not what the hood table think I need. What do I need for me? And just start chipping away at that list. Being a people pleaser has its good points and its bad points, because I'm not going to say it's bad or it's a negative thing to want to make people happy. Since when has that become a negative? Just to want to see somebody else smile. That's the world we live in now. That's a struggle to make somebody smile. It's a struggle. You don't even want to do good things for no one, because everybody has a motive. No one wants to do anything out the kindness of their hearts. You rarely see that anymore. Decency is lost and morale is lost. But y'all, I don't know. Either way, I want to thank y'all for hanging out with me. I did look, it's 47 minutes now. I'm going to try to do an hour, y'all. And I don't want to struggle to do it. I could talk about a couple of more things. I don't know who watched the baddies. Put it one if anybody in here be watching the baddies. That's Ratchet TV, y'all. That's on the Zeus network. And then they got a Now That's TV. I watch it all, especially with my daughters, because we be watching it, we be loving that shit. And that's something we got in common, is as ratchet as it is. But I don't know if anybody watched the baddies and seen that fight. But if you don't watch the baddies, if you're not familiar with the Ratchet TV, you ain't going to know what the hell I'm talking about anyway. So we'll stop that. I don't know what else is going on. I mean, it's so much shit going on. But like I was saying yesterday, I don't know if anybody's seen this either. Look, I done went from ratchet to politics, y'all. I'm crazy as shit. I was saying this. I was telling Jay Dunn. It wasn't the senator, Jay Dunn. It was the senator's wife who got sworn in. I mean, the senator's. Yes, it was the senator's husband that did not want to shake Kamala's hand. I had got it wrong. I thought it was the senator, but no, it was the senator's husband. She was getting sworn in, and he was holding the Bible. And he was holding the Bible in one hand and being a demon in the other. Didn't want to shake that woman's hand. That was nasty work, okay? Nasty. But, yeah. So, guys, I am going to come to an end now. I thank you guys for hanging out with me. I don't do much. I love peace. I like to have a little fun. I ain't gonna even say I want to get a little messy, because I promise you this year I don't. Call it whatever you want to call it, but I don't. I'm seriously wanting to bring out the best in everybody. That's how I started on here. But when you start roaming around in areas where they do content that's not flattering to your mentality and the way you want to be, you can start to stare into their direction. And that's exactly what I did. I started watching things that wasn't in line with my mind, of my train of thought, and the way I wanted to bring my platform, where I wanted my platform to go. And I made a grave mistake doing that. And I want to learn from that and just do my own thing. I welcome everybody. I don't have no beefs with no one. I have issues with a couple of people, and those are just personal issues. But I wish them no harm. I promise you, I wish them no harm. And I hope one day we can actually talk, because it don't sit well on me. Because when you care about somebody, I don't care if this is virtual apparatus. I don't care about that. I have real emotions and real feelings. And when you get into it with somebody you care about and you really like, that does something to you, whether you would like to admit it or not. It doesn't make you feel good. And it brings out a whole bunch of different emotions: rage, anger, sorrow, all types of things, regret. And that can weigh on you. It's energy. It's energy. It's energy. And this year, I release all of it. I release it. I don't want it. So it starts with me. Forgiveness starts with thyself. And I forgive everyone involved and everything that happened. I hope to God we can just let that shit just go into the atmosphere and poof like flames. Seriously, I am done with it. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to talk about it no more. I don't have any ill will towards anyone. I'm starting this year off right, and I'm starting it off with that. I don't want to, well, yeah, you gotta chill. Good morning. Auntie Donna said, my door remains closed for demons. No. Now, Auntie Donna, you are absolutely right. I don't want no demons around me, but demons don't feel comfortable around me, Auntie Donna. As you can see, I make demons very uncomfortable. So I'm protected. They do not fuck with me. And keep that energy, because I promise you, I am never what none of you want. Not in a bad way, anyway. Now, we can kumbaya, but if I'm not messing with you, please don't mess with me. And like I said, I welcome all conversation. I welcome all things, because at some point, y'all got to grow up. And we got to realize the space that we in, and we need each other. How about that? One day y'all gonna realize. Jay Dunn said, you fasted yesterday. You can speak on your experience. Oh, well, and then Lady V said, BB, I appreciate your reminders about spending habits this morning. Thank you. Yes, everybody work on that. Your spending habits. Even if that means, I know it's a lot of people that got a lot of memberships out here on YouTube. What is that costing you every month? Can you, and it's not that you don't want to support people, but you got to be mindful that we are not rich. Nobody is rich. And we get into this mindset where we are not financially stable or educated, and we don't understand how to deal with money, how to keep it, how to grow it. We don't know, because of little things like this. Like, I'm put it out there, like memberships. I'm being honest. If you have a membership to every content creator, you're easily spending over $100 a month alone just to support. Content creators that don't even support you back. Tell the truth about some shit. You got to be mindful. Don't be foolish out here. Don't be foolish. The name of the game is not to be foolish. You could be nice, but don't be stupid. You could be giving, but, don't give too much. What Billy said, God bless the child who has his own. Seriously. Right. We're placed here for a reason. Yeah. We need each other. Come on now. I don't have time to play like these mind games like people are better than this and, oh, I don't do this. I'm bougie. I'm better than it. No. We all got something in common because we love it down this motherfucker. We all got something in common. What brings you back? What brings you back every day? So let's stop shitting on each other, honestly. Let's stop that. And, we're going to have our differences, but we should be able to either argue it out, fight it out, and then get back to a common ground. It shouldn't stay stuck. Everything don't have to stay stuck. It's not that serious for anything to be. I don't know. I can't put a name on it right now. Blame it on menopause. I'm blaming everything on menopause. All my forgetfulness, my rage, everything. Menopause gets it. They get the blame for every goddamn thing. But y'all, yeah, that's it. I don't know. I think I said all that I could say about trying to uplift. And I'm not trying. I'm really like, this is out of my heart. I don't have to think about this stuff. This stuff really comes out like it's really natural for me because that's really what I want to see. I remember a place like that. I'm sorry. I can't. And that's what really hurts me the most is because I'm a 70s baby and I had a good life. And those times are gone. And then those times before me were even better. And when I hear my aunts and my uncles and my moms, and when I hear them speak about those times were good times. This is when Black people love themselves. We have walked away from the love from ourselves, honestly. We have walked away, and now this is what we got now. We stop loving ourselves, and then we stop loving our children. We stop loving ourselves, then we stop loving our fellow sisters. We stop loving ourselves, we stop loving our brothers. And this is what we got, mayhem. And I think I want to get back to that. I want to get back to where we loved on each other. Good morning, Benj. Happy New Year, Benj. Good morning. Thank you for dropping by. I want to get back to where we cared about each other, where we loved on each other. But it starts from home. It starts with the mindset of the woman and how she is raising her child, how she's structuring her family. It really does. And we need to get back to that place. We need to get back to that place because these times we're going to need each other, y'all. Where we are heading, we are going to need each other. Benj, I got to tell you this. I'm glad you came in. So before I leave, y'all, I wasn't going to tell this story, but being that Benj just stepped in here and she's so spiritual, I think I need to tell this story that happened to me yesterday. I didn't want to share it, but I think I can. So I'm bringing a patient to the back to do an intake. And I do the whole intake. And so the patient said, I got to go to the bathroom. And I said, okay, come back out. I bring her back out the room and I'm showing her where the bathroom at. And she stops me in the middle, like right there where the main pot is, like going into the room, Jesus, Lord, the waiting room. She stops right there and says to me, I want you to let that go. Let that go. God wants you to let that go and get back to singing. I promise you, I never seen this woman a day in my life. I do not know this lady, but she's talking to me. And she said it loud enough that my coworkers heard me. And they know I'm always making jokes and stuff. We all joke in the office. So when she went inside the bathroom, one of my coworkers said, no, she ain't trying to read you. And I said, yeah, she reading me down, girl, ain't she? But I welcome it, right? So I'm thinking on my mind, I'm like, I don't know what I need to let go. I don't know what she's talking about. I'm not taking offense to that because first of all, she was an older woman and I do not play around when it comes to older women and wisdom. I listen. I'm still and I listen. So she's okay, she come out the bathroom. And she has her visit, whatever. So again, as she's actually leaving out, we meet each other again in the hallway. And she says to me again, she said, no, I'm serious. What happened to you at that other church was not your fault. It had to happen. God know you want to get back to singing. And I'm going to give you this. She gave me another church. And she said, what church do you go to? I normally go to a Christian Pentecostal, but she gave me information on a Baptist church. She said, no, now this is a Baptist church, but I want you to go and read this because God is telling me that He wants you to get back to what you were doing and He wants you to let it go. I said, how do you know this? And I said, and I know it, and this right here, this what had my hairs raised. And I was on a spiritual high for the rest of the day. Because when I said, how do you know this? She said, God is speaking through me. And I said, I know how people could feel energy because I'm good. I'm very good at that myself. I could feel energy. But she's like, no, it's not that. It's the Holy Spirit. Y'all, all I could do is say thank you. Thank you. And I left it at that. But from that day on, this was yesterday. For that whole day, I was on a spiritual high. I just felt like whatever she transferred in me took me somewhere else. And God has a habit of doing that with me all the time. But guess what? The devil is always fighting with him for my soul, y'all. Gotta understand, it's deep. But he won't get it. He won't get it. But I just wanted to share that with you because that was awesome. Hey, Bougie Auntie, thank you for joining. That was an awesome experience that I had. And guys, she did not know me. And I did go through something in church and it stopped me from going. And I was on a praise and worship team and I did love singing and that hurt me to my heart when I couldn't sing. So the fact that she knew that and never knew me, that was nobody but God. And God is telling me to get back to what I know you can do. I know you can do this. So I say that to say, guys, I am going to visit that church. And I never stopped singing, but I don't practice the way I used to. So my notes don't even come out the same anymore. And I realized that. So that was God speaking through me because that's the one thing I always ask God to please, please, please don't take my voice. Please, God. That's why I will never charge. Hey, Reed, thank you for coming through. That's why I don't charge to sing. I don't charge nobody to sing because my voice is God's. God gave me that voice. It's not no amount of money could ever amount to that gift that God gave me. So I refuse to charge money for it. I know people say it's stupid. I know I've heard it millions of times, but I refuse to do it. I just asked God to let me keep it. And one time I couldn't. Every note that I was hitting was coming out wrong. I fell down on my knees, y'all, and prayed. God, no, please. I mean, I can't hit the notes that I used to. Please don't take my voice, please. So, he brought that angel to me to tell me to not stop. And I wanted to share that with y'all. All right. Now, I am going to end. Reed, I'm ending this live. I was on for a whole hour, girl. But y'all, thank y'all again for coming out and joining me. I'm going to say, if I could see y'all. See, okay. Thank everybody that came through, because I truly appreciate Foot Soldier. Foot Soldier always support me. I thank you. The Hood Table, thank you for dropping by. I appreciate you. Jay Dunn, thank you for moderating. Auntie Donna, Love Blake, thank you all so much for coming through. Jill, Comfort Zone, thank you. Who else came through? Outspoken, thank you. Viewers of View, thank you. I truly appreciate you stopping by. You too, Outspoken, because you never drop down. But I thank you, and I hope that this not going to be the last of none of y'all. I got Keith the King. Keith the King is from the reaction sector. I met him because, we be reacting to these raps, chat, to the music. I love it. So I thank you for stopping by. Lady V, thank you for stopping by. I truly appreciate it. I truly do. You gotta chill. Thank you for coming through. Binge, thank you. Bougie Auntie, thank you for dropping by. And Reed, thank you for dropping by. All of y'all, I truly appreciate y'all. And this was good. I'll do this more often, and we could just talk. We could just talk about whatever. Next time I open up my platform and have a little panel. Guys, have a great day. And I'll see you guys out here. Maybe not. I'm trying to, watch my commentary. All right, guys. Peace. $100 grams.